going on? Also, this is for YouTube. We are beginning our playthrough of Blueprints. Official came out today. I'm very excited. Should be fine. Control should be fine. Graphics should be fine. Should be in that though, full screen. Yep. Maybe VSync is good? Yeah, why is it 1920 by 1080? There we go. Let's do this. So for those who don't know, Dogobomb, the devs for this game, they released a demo on Steam Next Fest last summer. Maybe in June or July, around there. I honestly don't remember. I never play demos. I never play demos. And this game looks so interesting to me. And I heard that there was a lot to do in the demo. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to play it. I didn't really have anything else to play at the time. I fell in love with this game so much that obviously wishlisted it. I've been following this. I've been following the guys on Twitter and everything like that. Now, I haven't touched it since then. So we're going to see how this goes, but super excited for this puzzle roguelite exploration game.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
All right, man. We'll see how much of the game I remember, how much has changed. I forget how many days you have. All right. We are here, guys. I am so sorry. I'm eating. I haven't had a pastry in a long time. That was delicious. Dude, my FPS is terrible. There we go. Much better. Open only in the event of my death. Simon. Welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Bequest? Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission, covered in the fine print of my will, that I feel I should bring to your attention. I don't remember there being 3 pages. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself. But it is very important to me that you start fresh, the roguelite stuff, each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair." Okay. The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and an inventory log during your adventures. You may access it by pressing tab. Boom. Okay, so I need to figure out where to put my webcam. Maybe down here. But I'm still covering. No, I'm covering the whole damn thing. Okay, maybe over here. So you see here is this is where we start. We can, basically what's going to happen is you pick an entrance and you create a room. And it's full RNG, and your goal is to get to the antechamber. But if I remember correctly, the antechamber is basically locked, and so you have to find the rooms that will unlock. I'll move my webcam as needed if I end up blocking anything. I kind of been liking the aesthetic of having my webcam not completely in the corner. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 footstep. So we start with 50. You will no longer have, when you will be too tired to continue searching and we'll call it a day. Is there anything else to know in here? Maybe not. Let's go this way. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. Okay, so we don't want this way because it's a waste. Because we know this is at the bottom, right? Okay, so if we open this, this will go... Oh. Never mind. It shows how it'll enter here. I'm actually going to do the hallway then. Because you see how it's going to go across. Okay, let's do the hallway. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Well, we're going to the east wing. Hey, Death Dragon. Yeah, dude, it just released 29 minutes ago. It is the official release. I can't remember. Did you watch me play the demo last year at all? Because I completed... Okay, yeah. I completed everything in the demo. See, now here's the thing is I don't remember what's in... Like, why would I go to the lavatory? I don't remember. I know I'm going to get a key here. I'll get a puzzle piece here. So I'm thinking... Because this is my first run, I'm just going to make the lavatory just so I can see what it does. Because I don't remember. Rank 1. Maybe I should have my webcam up here. Top corner. That's right, yeah, because you can go outside. That's exactly what I noticed. And I don't remember if they did, but I'm pretty sure they did not have ranks. But maybe they did, and maybe I'm just remembering this incorrectly. Because I stopped playing the demo as soon as I essentially beat the demo. But considering that was a demo, there must be more to the game than just what I did. Yes, I can upgrade the bathroom. I guess we'll go with the parlor. Wind-up key, a component for the parlor game. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles. I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. I actually remember this puzzle. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true. There will always be one box, or no, there will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. And only one box has a prize within. Okay. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. 2 boxes in this room are empty. So this one is not false. That one's not false either. It has to be this one, right? Boo bada bing, baby! No, I didn't have to look around because the game states specifically one of the boxes. Okay, get the fuck out of here. One of the boxes statements has to be completely true. One of the box's statements has to be completely false. And 2 are empty. But both of these are absolutely true. There are 3 boxes in this room. 2 boxes in the room are empty. Yes. So this one had to be false. Now, it's not going to count. The game's going to only account for the game. Now, I don't remember what the gems are used for. Let's see. I can't turn that, right? Is there a way to, like, rotate that? Guess I'm gonna go Nook and get the key. I don't remember this game doing that with that puzzle. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. Please, I'm a gamer. Also, we have... we got Steam Notes! Okay. Perhaps most fittingly, journal, blah, 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 blah. Yep, cool. But I do like that. I can't remember what the jewels are for. I know it's a resource, obviously. Oh! These are all the rooms in the game. Oh, that's right, they're shops, that's why. Duh. No, I'm trying to really remember the demo because I did play it quite seriously. Okay, the gem. There's a gem in there. Guess true. Let's go with the den. And the game had already said that the west wing is more likely to be locked, whereas so the east wing won't. So that's why I'm pushing forward with the east side of the house. I also don't know how many days we have. I'm assuming 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 days. If I recall the demo, you only had 3 or 4 days, and you failed. Which way am I facing? Make a courtyard. So essentially, you know, for the game, we want to try to go ahead and do everything we possibly can. So we need the shovel if we want to interact with that. Let's open the trunk. Oh. I don't remember that in the demo. Yeah, I need the shovel, because the shovel will allow me to, you can do that. Keep going. Yep. Here's the gem requirement. Oh, we'll do the drawing room. Ooh, locked. Okay. Ah, shit. Both are locked. So I'm going back. Go this way. I'm thinking I'm going to go with the pantry. I don't have enough money yet, I think, to buy anything. Really? I don't want to redraw floor plans just yet. Especially because I believe I keep these from day to day. Oh, hell yeah. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday. We have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 bananas, 5 apples, 5 oranges. I don't know why I read. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. It's called taking a picture, bro. That's all we gotta do. Steam is so good. Oh, let me move my my webcam. I just realized I'm covering my resources. Okay, that should be good. See, essentially, ooh, locked. As to how I'm reading or playing the game, is I'm not really thinking too hard right now about the puzzles. I'm just trying to unlock as much as I possibly can. And then once I start getting things unlocked, then we'll start really thinking. But at the moment, I'm just kind of like trying to unlock whatever I can. Oh, that could be good though, because that could give me a key to then go back outside that way or through the drawing room. I might actually do that. Based on what I've noticed by rank is that it's here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the tier towards the antechamber. That's the rank. The higher the rank, the more difficult the room. I'm assuming that's what I've gathered. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go this way through the pantry. The hell is a... Oh, this was the arcade. Corridor is always left unlocked. Gain a bunch of money by entering. I'm gonna go through the chapel. I was gonna say, if I recall, you can actually find things on the ground that's not listed in what's in the room, I think. No? I think so. I could be wrong. Exactly, like the orange I found. I think I'm gonna go with the bedroom. Let me see if I can open this one. I can. Not locked. See, I'm getting close to the top, so I think I'm gonna go with the corridor now. Like I said, I know I have the reroll, room reroll, but I'm not gonna use it right now. I kind of fucked that up. Greetings from Reddington. What is this, blacklist? I gotta remember, I do need to be a little more thorough when I'm checking the rooms, because I can't remember the room, but there was a room that had like a safe. And that was just total extra. Spare room. Oh, I think it's this room right here. Blacklist? I never finished the show because it changed very drastically towards the later seasons. But the beginning of the show was really good, the first few seasons. Okay, see, there's the safe. Okay, if I remember now, you eventually get to a point, you get to like a room that has a bunch of files. I think that's how I got the code for the safe, because here's the safe right here. Okay, that's how the game gets away with you not being able to infinitely have footsteps. The security room. This is a big room here. I'm gonna eat a cookie. Dude, I'm so happy this game came out. It's always the soft cookies. Chewy. The exception with that is the I don't know if you guys have these kind of cookies over there, but during the holidays here in the US, and they're not really popular anymore, but these are definitely more popular probably like 1 to 2 generations ago, but I think they definitely still exist. Are like the butter cookies that are found in like these weird tin circular cans. And they're like butter cookies. They're definitely crumbly cookies. For sure. And those are delicious. Okay. So there's a lot to do here, if I recall. Like legit a lot to do in this room. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll. Let me read that with proper English grammar. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password. Shit. No. Okay. Let me see if I can find this. Gotta Find like the right type of image. Oh, this would be the perfect thing. These right here, my dude. You ever seen these? Or had these? Oh my god. What's the best? Okay. But there's no vanilla. There's nothing inside them. It's just the same thing all the way through. We don't call those vanilla cookies. They're called butter cookies. Okay, anyway. But I was just say, just by more looking at it though, I guess those are, they're Danish. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked, and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Yes, I am aware. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. We already knew this. Blue memos equal true, red memos equal lies. Unless written by hand. Can you see that? Right there? That little line. I want to say I guessed this, because I know I got this password correct when I played previously, when I played the demo. Okay, so this is obviously wrong because that is not by hand, so that is a lie. I go out this way. Locked, damn it. Welcome. Press enter. Following it is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. Okay, well I've mostly gotten everything thus far. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. I was kind of guessing there. Oops, one sec. I'm looking at that. It definitely starts with an S, right? And the last letter is definitely like a D. That's why I was thinking maybe standard. I can't tell what the second letter is. There's no way to know. You think it's a G? I think it's a D. But it looks like an I then an N, so a G would make sense. Okay. Let me try. Now. well, we have to go back. Both of these doors are locked. I gotta go back into the board war room. Okay, we're gonna be going up the corridor. Yeah, see, I can't remember if there's other rooms that have interactables, like there was that picture. Or that picture there, right? And they definitely give clues. Oh man, that's the only thing I could do. I mean, I guess I could do the kitchen. Okay, let's just do it. Damn it. That's what I was afraid of. That's strange. You want me to take another look at the vault? I have no way of knowing what the password is, so that's why I didn't bother. Okay, I'll go back. I have 0 money, so I don't think... I'm just pretty sure I lose nothing. Oh yeah, it just says Synca Company. So, the password, if I remember correctly, there's another room that's, it's not the security room. There is another room that's almost like a, what's the word? Why can't I think of it? It's like a room that has all your files. And I know it's a kind of a late game room too. Oh, you're talking about for the password for the security room. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, I'm going to be going all the way back to the entrance now. We're going to be using up a lot of our footsteps here. Oh, shit. I don't remember what this even means. VAC indicators? What I do remember is lowest security and if power's off, there will be locked. True, that's right. I remember there's a key. I mean, key. Well, there is a key, like in the car. Oh no, you have to find the car key somewhere else. If I recall. Okay. Okay, I remember the billiard room. Less likely to find items laying around in your house. A package will be delivered here. Nope, I don't want to do that. I need to do this because it's the only... Well, that'll allow me to progress too, but I might as well have the puzzle. I remember this was actually... Yeah, one I'm going to do. This was probably the hardest puzzle that I remember doing in the demo. Because it's math related. If I remember, though, it has nothing to do... with... I remember I was trying to think it had something to do with the pool balls. It had nothing to do with any of that. $16. Okay, I hit 16, then it goes to 3 and 15? Just half, maybe? 8? No. Three goes into 15 5 times. Nope. Hmm. And I've tried 3, 15, 5, 8. Oh, 4. I mean, obviously I can brute force it. Oh, unless this is literally just me adding 18. $12? How would you get 12 out of this? Oh. Dude, I am so blind. I thought this was on the 17. Holy shit, you're right. Yeah. Where the fuck's the 12? Okay. Much easier than I remember it. Dude, I don't know why. I literally thought the visual was on the 17. I'm like, 17 and 6. What? Oh, how do I see the rest of my inventory? Oh, it's right here. Silver key. Got it. Damn it. Dead end. Hoping for a key. It said 2 items, though. Oh, the shovel. Alright, time to go back. trying to think of which way I want to go. Well, I know I can use the shovel here. Let's see. We found a coin! Rip. I'm just trying to decide, do I want to go... I think I want to make another room here. I could get to the security room, and then go forward some more, or fill down this way. Because if I get all the way to the west side wall, I can get to the garage, because I know the garage is on the west. But I'm going to do this instead. Well, I gotta go with this one. Once I get to... So getting this is huge, because if I remember, sometimes one of the rewards is like, gain 25 steps or something crazy. I'm just going to open this one up. Oh, shit. I'm gonna do the dark room. Dinner's ready. I forgot, but I turned the power off. I'm gonna go get my food. Nom 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 nom. I don't have an aquarium, unfortunately, but still plus 20. That's huge. It's huge. We're doing big things. It's huge. So I was pretty sure... Okay, so I probably wanted to turn the power back on for this room. Because now that I remember... I'm remembering as I'm playing... 100%... Well, one, I can't access this. I don't think. Well, maybe I can. Oh, shit! It's a guest bedroom. I got 10 more steps. Let's fucking go, dude. Hey, yo! Sinclair. Just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose particular personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, Joe, and I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles, and I appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of dodge to play your variation. Open your house. Proofs shortly. KL. Could be. It may very well be. So this honestly doesn't really help. I'm just really curious how deep this game goes past what the demo offered. Shit. I think I'm done. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I believe so, yes. Yeah, because you're still on the same run. It's just the next day. But see, the problem is I have no keys. That's what I'm saying. I think it's a GG. I think that's a GG. No, not for the day. I have no way to progress. Every single room is locked. This is locked. This is locked. This is locked. It's dead ends here. It's all dead ends here. I have literally nowhere else I can go. I am gonna go to the security room though. See what the see if Sinclair works as the password. But yeah, I'm pretty sure my run's over. I'm gonna have to restart. I knew I should have used my keys over here. I was really debating using my keys in this room. Right, yeah. Nope. It's not Sinclair. I'm pretty sure the passwords are found. Make sure there's not something else here. Yeah, that's IN. Man. To me, that looks like a D, but potentially like an R. There's no way that's a G, because you can see that particular line right here. So it's not a G. But I wonder if there's anything else. That's why I was typing in all caps. Nah, I still don't believe. I don't believe. Okay. Anything else I want to check first? I'm going to go back to the utility closet. And I'm going to turn the power back on to the dark room. Because I do remember the dark room had things you can interact with. But because I have the power off... Yeah, no. Actually, I don't know why I'm bothering. I can't do anything. My run is over. I have no keys. Ah, true. There might be a key in the dark room. You're right. You are absolutely right. And I also forgot, how much can I explore out this way? Okay, so this is only accessible once I've already gone outside from the house. But this is open here. I want to... There might be, like, keys or some shit out here, too. And notice out here, you don't lose footsteps. Oh, I guess you do. Never mind. I guess it's like certain areas are considered certain things. Interesting. I believe so as well. I believe you are correct. Oh, so this is where I sleep. How quaint. Oh, shit. I don't remember this in the demo. I remember another shed. Because I remember there's a shed on the west side. I do remember that. And so it's like as soon as you start... Oh, maybe you don't keep your items. Because I remember it was a good thing to start by going to that shed every run. Huh. But yeah, you're right. Maybe I'll get really, really lucky and there's going to be keys in the dark room now that I turn the lights back on. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do. Wait, tomorrow you will awake to find the rooms of the... That's right, every day it resets. The fuck am I thinking? Duh, that's what it is. Yeah, because you have to beat the game in one run. You have to beat it in one run. There's got to be something that carries over there to the next day. Why can't I remember? Maybe nothing does carry over. Oh, that's what carries over. I remember now. That's what carries over. You know how I just said that I seem to remember that I would start each run going to the shed? Unlocking the gates and those kind of things. That's what carries over. I remember that now. That's the shit that carries over. Okay. I'm gonna go west. Okay, okay. No. I'm gonna do... Exactly. The outside stays. The inside does not. That's right. And so you can cheat. That's right, because once you unlock the outside, you can basically run from outside like halfway through into the house. I remember that now. Basically from the garage, you can just enter through the garage and you're already like halfway through. I'm gonna go with the bedroom. I remember now. It's coming back to me, bruh. Think I'm gonna go with the den. Yeah. Actually, let's open this door first. Let's get this. Snap up the goodies. Yep, I remembered that for sure. I remembered. Oh, and that's right. The are the keys always in that room? Now that I think about it, are the keys always in that room? They might be. Okay, well, let's open the parlor. Just make sure it's the same. Only true, only false. Okay. But I do remember these can be different. They can say different things. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are not in the white box. One's true, one's false. Ah, shit. I didn't think that one through well enough. All I thought was the gems are not in this box. And it says the gems are not in the white box. Yeah, it's the blue box. Think, Mark. Think. Right? Yeah, because this one was lying. This one was telling the truth, and this one is also lying. Oh, well. Okay. See, we don't want to make this one right here. Because... Also, I just realized, too, because the thing resets every single day, I should have used my room rerolls. I don't want to use either of these, because I have no way now to get to this side unless I get really lucky when I build on the right side to go across. No, it's not two truths and a lie. It's one's true, one's not true, and then you don't know what the third one is. It's just that one has to tell the truth, one has to tell a lie. And that's it. Pretty sure. Oh. We're gonna go with the drawing room. Let me read it again. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, though. It's just that one has to tell the truth, one has to tell a lie. Yeah. At least one that tells the truth. At least one that tells a lie. Yeah. Yeah. So it could be two true, one lie, or two lie, one true. It just kind of depends. That's kind of nice. Don't want to make that. I still don't know what the point of the bathroom is. But I'll make this because this will give me a key. But I'm not going to go in there yet. I mean, I guess I got to make the pantry. Well, actually, that's not true. Shit. I have to choose. Once you go into this room, you have to choose.